And also, you know, what the colorists are able to do in Photoshop with a lot of the effects is enhance the storytelling. It's enhance the motion by adding, you know, just, you know, lines, washes, certain things that you have in that visual toolbox in Photoshop. You're able to make the characters move even more using the effects that are available to you. And the people that use the effects but are able to hide them subtly are the ones who do it best.
Você tem que usar as técnicas que o programa tem, o Photoshop tem, justamente para ajudar a narrativa e fazer com que a página fique mais excitante, mais interessante para o leitor, e não ficar preso só a usar um monte de efeitos gratuitos.
But if you do it too much, it becomes too obvious, then it's not a good thing.
Tudo tem que ajudar na narrativa. Tudo tem que ajudar na narrativa. Se aquilo chamar a atenção mais do que a história, corte. Essa é a regra. Tem mais? Perguntas?
Com a internet e algumas revistas falando que o quadrinho está morrendo, para ele, como é o quadrinhos no futuro? O que ele acha do futuramente?
He's asking about some people are saying that comics is dying because of the internet, of the video games and stuff. How do you feel about that?
No, comics aren't dying. It's a common misconception. We get asked that question a lot. I think comics are trying to find our way in the digital age. And just as the internet is adapting, companies had to figure out how to use the internet for business, just like iTunes, the music industry had to adapt to iTunes. As comics, to survive in the internet age, we have to learn to adapt to use the internet like iTunes did. But that said, print publications will never die. There will always be comic books. And the reason is that comic books are not just a reading experience. Comic books are a lifestyle. You know, comic books are a collector's thing. Comic books is a culture. It's just as important about going to the comic shop, the experience of seeing the books on the shelves, of getting it, smelling it, holding it in your hand. It's a tactile medium. And even people that read digital comics are still going to buy comics. People that buy comics read digital comics. It's the two are always going to exist. It's just finding a way to have them also coexist.
Ele acha que os quadrinhos nunca vão morrer. O que está acontecendo agora é que os quadrinhos precisam se adaptar à era digital, à era da internet. Assim como a indústria de música se adaptou e né, todas essas coisas, e agora o iTunes, segundo ele, está sendo a grande experiência. Então ele acha que os quadrinhos vão chegar nessa era digital, mas o quadrinho papel nunca vai existir porque ele é um estilo de vida, ele não é só um tipo de leitura. É uma maneira de viver, de você gostar de uma coisa, de você cheirar a revista, de você pegar a revista, de você colecionar a revista, de você ir numa loja de quadrinhos, ou seja, então é um estilo de vida que somente a internet agora está sendo uma nova plataforma, então ele acha que jamais vai morrer.
This is me speaking personally, not as a Marvel person. Piracy sucks, okay? We lose a lot of money to pirates, but I sometimes look at it as piracy is a good form of marketing for us. Would you rather have someone read a comic book for free or not read a comic book? I'd rather have the person download and read that comic book for free and get it like our characters and give them the chance that maybe they're going to pay for one of our movies. They're going to pay for one of the toys. Maybe they like the comic book, so they're going to find a comic shop and go buy it. You never know. So for me, yes, I don't support piracy, and I think that we do lose money, and it's a problem. But on the other hand, piracy, I'd rather have someone read a comic book for free and learn to love Marvel than not read a comic book at all.
Sobre a internet, isso é uma coisa muito delicada, e ele, como falando pessoalmente, não como vice-presidente da Marvel, ele acha que a pirataria é um saco, uma bomba, porém ela ajuda do ponto de vista de marketing, porque ele prefere que uma pessoa leia, baixe um gibi de graça e goste, do que ele não compre. Porque ele pode baixar um gibi da Marvel e gostar, e um dia comprar um brinquedo da Marvel, assistir um filme da Marvel, ou seja, então ele está ajudando, apesar da pirataria ser. Ele perde dinheiro com a pirataria, e como ele falou, é um período de adaptação. Os quadrinhos ainda estão se adaptando à era da internet. Comics are still adapting to this
Yeah, we're definitely to the internet, you know?
It's a adaptation period.
Yeah,
so-
definitely. No one's mastered it yet. You know, we have, Marvel has an app, DC has an app, there's Comixology, there's Motion Comics, and everyone's trying something different. And no one's right yet, no one's found that magic.
Eles ainda não acharam o estilo para a internet ideal que, vamos dizer assim, na indústria da música chegou, e uma maneira até de ganhar dinheiro com isso efetiva, né? Tipo, vamos cobrar o mesmo valor do papel, so we're gonna charge the same price on the printed book than the digital.
Yeah.
So we don't know yet exactly
where it's going to be, you know? Everybody always says, oh, comics need to, you know, make all the comics just like iTunes. Everything's 99 cents or $1.49 or $1.29, whatever it is. We need to standardize pricing, we have to make pricing cheaper. Yes, we would love to do that. But if we do that, then we're not going to be able to produce the comics because they're not selling enough yet digitally for us to lower the prices to something that's standard.
Ele está justamente vendo maneiras de tentar chegar como estão acontecendo com as músicas, né? Que é a 99 centavos, $1. Só que ele ainda não consegue chegar nisso porque senão ele não ganha dinheiro e aí ele não consegue produzir as revistas.
So we're working towards it. And someday soon, hopefully we're going to find the way to, you know, make the internet and internet comics, digital comics, the right means for everybody to buy comics just like they buy music. And hopefully then we'll see comics really grow and take off again like they were in the 90s, really.
Perguntas? I have a question.
Okay.
I have a question. No, Rafa. My name's going to take a long time.
Another thing that I would like to know.
Sure.
Do you think that an artist change his style sometimes can help in the storytelling of a comic book?
Yes, I think so. You know, like I said earlier, style can adapt. Style can change. And I will never willingly, and no editor should ever ask an artist to change their style. An artist's style should adapt naturally. But if the artist is able to find a style and able to change it to adapt to fit the likes of a story, the theme of a story, or the theme of an editor of their own accord, then I support that. You know, you've seen many artists change their styles over the years very naturally. You know, someone like David Finch started out as a Mark Silvestri clone working at Top Cow, and eventually he took that style and adapted it into something his own. You know, you have guys who can change their styles for different projects. Scotty Young is like that. He'll look at a project and figure out what style is going to best adapt to that style, to that project. You know, another artist like David Aja from Spain, he did Daredevil, and he changes his style based on the writer he's working with or the characters. So, yeah, I think if your style is that you're able to adapt it naturally to fit a project, then it's always a good thing. It shows range and it gives you more options as an artist to get hired by different people or different companies for different jobs.
Ele falou que um editor jamais vai pedir para um artista mudar o estilo. O estilo do artista tem que evoluir naturalmente. Só que alguns artistas têm essa facilidade de adaptar e evoluir o estilo de acordo com os projetos. Ele citou alguns, o David Finch, entre outros, que eles conseguem justamente adaptar o estilo dele para o tipo de história, ou para o roteirista, ou para o projeto, ou para o personagem, fazendo com que ele floresça como artista e ele consiga ter mais, expandir o leque de opções que ele pode dar para o leitor e para o editor.